All right. Yeah. What's up? Ah, crap. We just got. Oh, sorry. All right. So we just got done watching.
That's okay.
That one's okay. All right. So we just got done watching Sailor Moon season 1, episode 19. This episode was called "Usagi is Thrilled, Tuxedo Mask's Love Letter." This episode is centered around essentially, it opens up. Sailor Moon's received a letter from Tuxedo Mask, signed from Tuxedo Mask, and she is excited.
But she finds out that everybody else at in her class got a letter too.
Yes.
And only one of the girls, Naru.
Yeah, Naru.
Naru that was part of that she was at the tennis court or whatever. She's the only one that shows up, which was weird.
Yeah.
Everyone got this letter and she shows up.
No, okay, that's jumping way too far.
Are we jumping way too far?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Usagi thinks
Nefrit discovers Sailor Moon's weakness, which is Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, because she's in love with
She's in love with Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
And in an attempt to at least reveal her initial identity, he sends the entire school or just that wasn't really explained. But he basically
it wasn't.
It's like that UGK Outcast song, He's seen every girl around town.
Yeah, that's a great song. Great song.
Excellent song.
And actually, but it's fun. And yeah, I guess now I realize the reason no one went is because they the teacher was like, oh, fake love letters going around, prank love letters going around, and then when Usagi finds out that everybody else got a love letter. She starts crying once again. Cry baby. And then then we're not jumping too far ahead because this is when Nefrit encounters a girl, Naru, from the tennis court. And
this was some great continuity. This was excellent continuity.
Yeah, excellent.
Because it was about 2 or 3 episodes ago we had this sort of conflict with Naru.
Yeah.
And Nefrit, where he he was an eccentric tennis coach, and she remembers him. As does Usagi.
Yeah, certainly.
Which was super, super excellent continuity. I still think we're jumping around a little too much in this episode. There's quite a bit more. The teacher of their class tells them to always be modest.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. Queen Beryl, actually, I didn't notice this in this episode early on, Queen Beryl, she's got a much more laid-back posture than I realized. She's kind of the sleazy, I suppose, like...
Well, every time we see her, she's just like...
hedonistic queen. Yeah, and she was really chilling out today, which I actually quite like.
It's because she's not too disappointed with Nefrit quite yet. I mean, he's doing okay.
She's being patient, yeah.
She's being patient, because he has some good ideas, and he's... And then, so then this is when Naru meets Nefrit, and he thinks that she's Sailor Moon. Which makes sense because I guess, like Sailor Moon's identity is kind of hidden. She just looks like a cute girl. But you'd think, like, he's encountered Sailor Moon a few times.
Yeah.
You would think that he would know, but whatever. That's besides the point. And then...
that's your classic sort of cartoon.
Yeah.
We can suspend our disbelief, on behalf of identity. So this is the first time we see Tuxedo Mask actually transform. Nefrit dresses up as Tuxedo Mask.
So Nefrit dresses
really
up.
Gross.
Yeah, it looks... And it's...
He's got, like, big... long brown hair, and
it doesn't make sense for her to. It just doesn't look good, and that's hence the name of the episode.
Yeah.
What was the North American version or title?
Dangerous.
Who is that? Who is that masked?
Who is that masked man? Yeah.
They're always worse consistently.
Yeah. God, that's horrible.
So and then since Nefrit thinks the girl in Naru is Sailor Moon, he starts harnessing her energy, and he gets a fair amount. He gets a lot of energy
because she's so in love with Nefrit.
Yeah,
or because
he's gorgeous.
Alias.
He's got the long, luscious, really Viking manly like hair. So, so he harnesses the innocent girl's energy, and then Nefrit, we figure out is one of the great 4 of the Dark Kingdom. Which
that's sort of
interesting.
I'm excited for something grander,
including in which Jadeite was one of the great 4. Yeah. So
they don't say that directly, but I imagine that to be the case.
Well, I would picture just how things are going, that he's going to be here for a while, and then we're going to meet another one, and then we're going to meet another one, and there's going to be the 4. But we don't know.
But I do think that because I don't know. There's this character that's constantly nagging Nefrit, whose name escapes me. It's a crazy name. Who? This is an uninteresting bit, really. Honestly, I'm gonna scratch this idea I'm about to talk about. It's Nefrit is definitely like he is independent in his wishes, And Queen Beryl has a lot of faith in him, and he's very capable. He's very hands-on compared to Jadet, which I love.
Certainly.
Absolutely love.
And then Nefrit.
But he hasn't gotten Sailor Moon yet.
He hasn't gotten her yet.
He's gone on human energy, though. Queen Beryl keeps patting him on the back, going, hey.
You got the human energy,
good job,
but you
buddy. You didn't get Sailor Moon, but I'm going to keep trusting you for now, okay?
For now. I don't think he's going to last too long.
No, I think he's not going to last as long as Jadet, because...
Yeah, Jadet screwed up a lot.
I think they understand the stakes. Another thing we forgot to mention was Rey is sick in this episode.
Oh, yeah, Rey's sick.
And Ami immediately, and she gets the letter as well, but she's just like, I'm sick, I can't go meet Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
She also just doesn't really care. She seems like...
Rey's in love with Tuxedo.
Oh, Rey, yeah, Rey. Sorry,
You're thinking of Ami.
Yeah,
Ami immediately volunteers to take care of Rey when Rey's sick.
Yeah.
Inevitably, they figure out that Usagi's going to go to the
mall. Of course, because Usagi's always
and
like,
meet up
mask,
with
hard eyes.
False Tuxedo Mask.
And then something cool, like Nefrit creates this illusion of a zodiac symbol because his whole thing is the stars and all that. So he creates this like... Because there wasn't, like, I actually thought it was there and it was going to be able to attack, but all it was an illusion to trick them into...
Getting into this elevator.
Yeah.
And Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask. He shows up in the nick of time against the fake Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
And we actually got some interesting dialogue between Usagi, between Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
Where she even asks him directly if he's Matoki, the guy from the
and
arcade.
then she's like, oh, I'm asking so many stupid questions, and then she starts crying.
Yeah, of course.
And then she says something else, and she's like, oh,
I'm so stupid. The most important thing is that he says is that, Sailor Moon, I know this sounds crazy, but I feel I've known you long, long ago, maybe in a past life.
Yeah, he says he essentially says that like he can.
My blood roars.
Yeah, my blood roars.
When,
he can
you're in
feel
trouble,
when she's in trouble.
I find you.
And
we know that there's definitely some kind of like different type of abilities that he has from the sailors, perhaps enhanced in some ways, and he appears to be less magical than them. Perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. We'll find out.
He's way more.
I can tell that Tuxedo Mask is probably the overarching plot of the whole series.
I believe,
I
think so.
His whole background, like he knows a lot more than we were led on. I think then.
Definitely. Yeah. No, I think he plays a huge role, more than we could imagine, just because he's so in the shadows and like and he's good at staying there. And then Usagi actually almost like kills her and Tuxedo Mask by crying, like because they're hanging on and they're about to fall down. Yeah. And then she starts crying because she's asking these stupid questions, and then he slips one hand, and then they start slipping, and then we get Sailor Mercury and Sailor Mars in the nick of time.
Yep, they open up the elevator door.
And they're like, Usagi don't, or Sailor Moon don't go without us or without telling us or whatever. And I mean that's essentially where it ends in that episode. It was a good episode. It wasn't super eventful.
I thought it was actually super eventful in that we are definitely moving towards some answers. You know, they're ramping it up.
But it was
tension between
I felt like it was
a
pretty like
increasing.
It was a pretty like straight up episode, straightforward. Like there wasn't like bang bang bang
well,
bang. It wasn't a bunch of info.
Yeah, but I also thought the Nauru like tie back to
it was the little things that made it a good episode. The little subtle. Yeah,
definitely. Well, this episode was certainly it probably wasn't my favorite of the 19 we've watched thus far, but it's definitely I would put this in my top 3 thus far, likely.
Top 3,
top 3, yeah. Like I'm not gonna rank them right here and now, you know, but it's definitely I'm really looking forward to seeing where this Great Four thing goes, where the Silver Crystal goes, where Tuxedo Mask background goes, what the hell's going on with Sailor V. Yeah. So, anyways, I think we could leave it there. Cheers.
Sure. That's good. Cheers.
Thanks for watching.